All right, we live, y'all. What's going on, everybody? Luke Ponto
Hello.
once again. We got some Oscar talk here to do tonight. So, yeah, we're going to go through every category, say what we could take out, everything like that. Point out some snubs because we got some big snubs coming up here. So, I brought on one of my great friends here on this medium in the film community, my boy Alex Lopez, aka King Alex, is awesome on Instagram. How's it going, buddy?
Welcome everyone. You can find me on Instagram. King Alex is awesome. I collect Funko Pops. I'm a big fan of movies and etc. Um and I've been a big movie fan since I was a little kid, and it's been a passion for me mostly.
Yeah, there you go. And I left his Instagram username down in the description box below, so go follow him.
Thank
He
you.
has some awesome Funko Pops that he's ever gotten. And if not, also subscribe to me as well, and also go follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and yeah, just hit that thumbs up as well. Hit that notification bell so you get notified of all the videos. You know all the good stuff. So
Of course.
we are gonna save Best Picture for last for our nominations. And if you guys have any snubs, like snubs that we think should have been on the list, put it down to the chat for sure.
Um
So
we're gonna talk about our overall thoughts of yesterday's Oscar reactions from bottom to top. We're gonna talk about the best picture, the Big Ten, um, and when it gets up to there. But
but we're
yeah,
gonna start with the visuals first, and then we'll go off the from the bottom on the list on Google. No shameless plug. Um, so for
okay.
visual effects, we have some really good nominations. I'm not gonna lie. We have Dune, No Way Home, Free Guy, surprisingly, No Time to Die, and Shang-Chi. I think this is a really solid category, honestly. I mean, a lot of people were complaining about the visuals for Free Guy being nominated, and I'm like, if the visuals are cartoony, that's the whole point of the video games. The visuals are
Um,
always going to be cartoony.
I'm very surprised on Spider-Man: No Way Home nomination, even though it's like 1 month like from release. They know they literally nominated. Definitely better than the Matrix Resurrections visual effects. That was not good. Not good. People says it should be nominated. No way.
Oh, hold
No
on.
way.
Give me 1 minute.
Hello everyone who's just joining.
All right, I'm back. So sorry
We
about
have
that.
we
Again,
have Reagan and Gold Pizza Brain in the chat. What up?
yep.
Thank
What's up,
you.
my dudes? Thanks for stopping by, talking some Oscars with us. It's gonna
But
be a
like as I
blast.
said, Matrix Resurrections. Thank God they didn't nominate. The visual effects in that movie is not very good. Like even though it's in some categories for visual effects in some places, I don't think it's well deserved. But I'm very happy they nominate Free Guy because that visual effects looks so much better.
Hold on.
Hello, movies
One
and
minute.
definitely, definitely.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah, good.
Can you hear
Okay,
me?
yes.
Oh, wait, I can't hear you. Hold on.
Sorry, it's just technical difficulties. Look, we'll be back in a second.
Okay, sorry about that.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, it's just I don't know, technical difficulties, but
Okay, but as I said, Free Guy is well deserved because the way how they visualize the world of video games, it looks like something that came out like from PlayStation or Xbox or anything, and it's very good.
Yeah, I agree for sure. Shang-Chi's visuals were fantastic, of
I
course.
like the visuals, like the core, the fight scenes. Bill Pope actually was involved with that. He also did Spider-Man 2, and he also did what's Matrix, and he also did Scott Pilgrim, which is one of my favorite Edgar Wright films. The guy is
There you
legendary for
go.
fights. Spider-Man: No Way Home. The visual effects for that one is good. Is very good, and No Time to Die was a surprise and shock one.
Yep.
Um, because that movie felt like so much going in since it's the final Daniel Craig James Bond film, which I really
Yep.
enjoy. I've seen all of this, and I could say I think Dune is gonna win.
I know Dune will probably win this, but if you want my personal pick, I think Free Guy would have a better chance of winning if I'm going to be completely honest,
I
because I love Free Guy's visuals.
Free Guy visuals is better. Like it looks so like energetic, and it was like a biggest surprise of the year for me. So a
Well, there you
snub.
go.
What is a snub that you think should be nominated that is not nominated?
One big snub for visuals, I would say, is Last Night in Soho,
Yeah, definitely. The
and
visuals in that movie is very good.
it got snubbed for every possible category that it could have gotten.
Um, I read this up the other day. Yesterday, Free Guy has more nominations than Last Duel and The French Dispatch.
Yeah, Last Duel and French Dispatch really should have been nominated, but we're not
If
going
I,
to.
but for my personal pick, Free Guy should have like won.
Come on, you got to be kidding me.
I think all these
Give me a
nominations.
second.
Just give a second, guys.
Okay, sorry about that. Now I fixed it.
You're back now.
Yeah, everything's fixed. I'm sorry about that once again, you guys. So please don't be clicking out of the stream after that happens. So
But as I said, I think all these nominations definitely are well deserved. But I think Dune takes it because the way how they visualize this world of Dune is nothing, is totally out of this planet. It looks like an alien actually like made the visual effects in this.
yeah, I agree for sure, man. I definitely
But
agree with you. Um,
I,
but my pick definitely is Free Guy.
if I could pick a second pick, I think Free Guy or Shang Chi or Spider Man. Everybody's good.
Yeah,
Everything's
all
good.
all of them are good. All of them are good for sure.
So that's my take on visual effects.
Yep. Movies and Trains. One of my constant viewers here on the channel. How's it going, buddy?
What else?
Gold Pizza Brain says, "I'm so glad Free Guy won for visual." Yes, yes, I agree. Deserves a
Definitely.
nomination. Visual effects has some goats in it. One of them being No Time to Die and Free Guy. Y'all know what's up.
Um,
Um, but let's get to the best sound that we got here. We got Dune.
the sound. I'm looking.
Okay, okay. I don't know what's going on. Like, I've been trying. to fix this, but I don't know what's going on here.
Is it okay now?
Yeah, but okay. Somehow someone keeps calling me on FaceTime, and I put my phone on Do Not Disturb, and I thought that would work.
It's okay, bro.
So I I'm seriously starting to get really. So whoever keeps on calling me for FaceTime, knock it off, please. I'm doing a live show here, and I want to be able to get this done without any problems.
Okay, let's
So let's
go.
just keep going.
Let's go to
So
best sound.
okay, back to what best sound we got: Dune, Belfast, Power of the Dog, West Side Story, and No Time to Die for its second nomination. Um,
Okay, let me
I,
see.
I, I'll do with this one. I think honestly, in my opinion, like for best sound, I think the one that I really think should take it home is No Time to Die. If I'm going to be completely honest, like
I've
the
seen
sounds, the sounds in that film, I thought were very well done.
I've seen all of these movies, and I'm gonna tell each of them. Belfast, its sound design is very like historic. Like it's more historic sounds of the '60s and everything, and it looks good. But like
Hold on one
it's
second. It keeps on happening, and I'm starting to get very angry. Oh my god.
is it good now? Is it okay now?
Again, I don't know what happens.
It's okay, bro. We will keep on going on as much as we can.
And if somehow it keeps on happening, I'm just going to call it and we'll do this again another day.
Okay.
But anyways, so yeah, my pick for best sound is No Time to Die. What's your pick?
So I've seen all of this. The Power of the Dog, I don't think is not gonna win this category.
It's just a shoe in for all these awards, if I'm going to be honest. It's just a shoe in.
West Side Story has very good sound. Like it looks, the orchestration on the music felt so 1960s era. It felt like the music in it is probably one of like maybe top three. No Time to Die has very good sound because I saw it in IMAX for my birthday and I really enjoy that movie. That movie is bonkers. I love that movie.
Yep.
Um, Dune also have very good sound. So my two picks, I think, will be Dune or No Time to Die.
Yeah, I'm fully going No Time to Die for this category. If I'm going to be
I
completely
really,
honest.
yeah. So we're done with best sound. What's next?
We have best makeup and hairstyling, which we have The Eyes of Tammy Faye, Dune, House of Gucci, Cruella, and Coming to America. Surprisingly,
You know what? Say as you Coming to America is a forgettable film. No one. This is like its first nomination of its run.
I really think that you could have just They should have just nominated like something like The Last Duel or Last Night in Soho for makeup and hairstyling
Oh, because
instead of Coming to America.
The last duel has very good it's more medieval like, and it represents a time. I think it's due to its poor box office that I think unfortunately doesn't get in because not a lot of people saw it. For me personally, it's a very good film and definitely better than House of Gucci. Um, I'll say this: House of Gucci has a very good makeup and hairstyle for sure. It's very good. The Eyes of Tammy Faye could actually be a little front runner here. It could take in on surprise.
That was actually kind of
Cruella
a
is my
shoe in.
pick. Cruella's my pick.
I felt like The Eyes of Tammy Faye was honestly kind of a shoe in, if I'm going to be honest. But
Cruella.
um,
I
yeah,
think.
but Cruella has a very good chance of winning. That movie was awesome. I don't get the hate behind it. So sorry,
And
sorry to any folks that hate it. I love it.
Dune, I don't think I'm not gonna win this. It's either
Nah,
Cruella or House of Gucci. I think those two
yeah,
have
one of
very
those two would do better with
because
that.
Dune's makeup and hairstyling is not really too much. It's basically like sci-fi, like regular hairstyles, but it's nothing surprising apparently.
Yes, I agree. Um, best production is now we're going to go on to best production design, which we have Dune once again, Power of the Dog once again, Tragedy of Macbeth in its first nomination, on West Side Story and Nightmare Alley in its first nomination.
Dune, its production design is very good. Nightmare Alley is also very good. It could actually be a surprise. The Power of the Dog, not so much. I don't think it's not going to win here. But a snub, The French Dispatch.
Yes,
That
yes,
movie
yes, yes.
production design is phenomenal. Apparently, this is it got zero nominations, which is sad. I guess
Oh, dude, you want a good snub for best production design? The
what is it?
Green Knight deserved one.
Oh, they really make the hardcore films literally like that's why a lot of people doesn't go with the Oscars anymore. But some because it's not really like award ceremony that I think
Yeah,
is not for everyone. Like um they pick like basically the ones that are the front runners, like from the Golden Globes, the Critics' Choice, the SAG, the BAFTA.
yeah, exactly, for sure.
But Tragedy Macbeth has okay, it has decent production design. Only the black and white I think stands out. West Side Story though, that could actually win because the production design is very colorful and it's
Yep.
very vibrant. That's like easily maybe top three for which one could win.
Yeah, my pick would honestly be Nightmare Alley. The production design for that one was beautiful. Film editing next is our next one. We got
Let me
Don't
see.
Look Up, Dune, Tick Tick Boom in its very first nomination. Hold on one second here. I'm just trying to fix something on my iPad. The Power of the Dog, no surprise, and King Richard in its first nomination.
Film editing. Tick Tick Boom. I think it deserves to win because the way how it's edited to like it looks so pristine like as a musical. The Power of the Dog, decent editing. King Richard, very good editing. Doing very good editing. But Don't Look Up was a big surprise. But
Yeah,
if I could pick, maybe Tick Tick Boom for me.
yeah. For film editing, I would go Tick Tick Boom, like because usually for most of these categories, I would pick Don't Look Up or King Richard,
It
but
deserves. It really.
but but I think for me personally, based off your um, ideology, I would say that Tick Tick Boom deserves it.
Tick Tick Boom really deserves to win because the way how it's constructed, it feels very good. But I think it's I have a feeling that Dune is going to be probably have the most in the technical categories. I think Dune is probably going to win most of these.
Yeah, more than likely. But um, now let's go on to best short documentary, which we're not really gonna touch on these for very long because we haven't really seen most of these.
What is
We
it?
got
This documentary?
short documentary.
Yeah, I haven't
We
seen
have
any of these.
we when we were bullies, Audible, The Queen of Basketball, Lead Me Home, and uh, three songs for Benazir. Yeah, we'll just name those off and then we'll just keep going.
Okay.
Costume design next. We have Nightmare Alley once again, Dune again, Cruella in its second nomination, Cyrano in its first nomination, and West Side Story again.
Costume design. Hmm.
That's an easy win on it. Like I already know I already know Cruella's the easy win if I'm gonna be honest. Like that's my pick to win.
Cruella is looks very good. I think it could win something. It has to win something because the costume design in that movie is phenomenal. Like,
I mean, it's a film all about fashion, so you can't
and
not give it a win.
Cyrano, I haven't seen this film, but apparently it is out in some places, not in the U.S. quite yet. Cyrano, I heard it's very good. Dune, it looks nice, but I don't think it's not gonna win. Nightmare Alley definitely could win, and West Side Story is probably top three. I think top three to win is West Side Story, Nightmare Alley, and Cruella.
Cruella's my easy win for that one. If I'm gonna be
If
honest.
Cruella wins, I'll be so happy because that literally blows my mind on how many costumes they put in one film. It looks so 1970s like.
Yes. Our next one that we're going to touch on is Best Original Screenplay. We have King Richard, The Worst Person in the World, Licorice Pizza in its first nomination, Belfast, and Don't Look Up.
Okay.
So, give your take.
I haven't seen Worst Person in the World, but I heard it's very good. I heard it's very good. King Richard, very good screenplay. I like the screenplay in King Richard, but I
Yep.
don't think I don't think it's gonna win. Perhaps Don't Look Up is also another one, but I think due to the controversy to, towards this film, I think Don't Look Up will probably not win. If I could pick, it's either Belfast or Licorice Pizza, but Licorice Pizza though, a lot of people were offended in some jokes in this film, which I like. I saw it like a 1 month early, and I could say my audience was having a very good time watching this film. But as I think Belfast, because has the screenplay is all about family. It's all about it's it has some humor in it, but it's mostly this drama that I think and it could I think it's Kenneth Branagh's first win, but I would love to see Paul Thomas Anderson win because he hasn't even won an Oscar. It's
I know.
like the guy deserves an Oscar in this point. Yeah, same with Edgar Wright, same with Wes Anderson. They all deserved it, but I think Kenneth Branagh
Yeah.
could win in Belfast.
Yeah. And my pick to win Best Original Screenplay, I don't care about the controversy. My pick to win is Don't Look Up because I think the screenplay for Don't Look Up is honestly the best script I've heard all year.
I think so. I'm not too heavy to politics and Don't Look Up, but it's I heard it people hated this film like they hated it, but it's real life. It's basically a love letter to politics. At the same time, it gives a good message on how the world overcome with COVID-19, which I think
Yes.
it Adam Mckay is a very good writer with Vice, The Big
Big
Short,
Short. Yep.
in his comedies, even though like his films are very controversial, like very controversial. But
Yeah, because of like the subject he's poking fun at, but you can't deny that he really is like he shows that um, that he knows how to make fun of like both sides of political arguments, and also kind of trying to like make it like heartbreaking at times, like just due to the fact of how real this is.
Oh, definitely, definitely. It's a film that I think you should watch more than once, because it gives like a more detailed look on how the characters shaped to be this crucial worldwide event that in the fictional world, which I think is very good. But my pick is Belfast.
Okay. Um, just give it a second here. Okay, now we're going on to cinematography. We got Nightmare Alley again, Dune again, Power of the Dog again, Tragedy of Macbeth, and West Side Story. I'm gonna just pick right now. My pick for best cinematography. I think it's gonna be Dune. Honestly, I mean, it
Okay,
was my pick from the start.
okay. Cinematography. West Side Story is also nice, but I don't think it's nothing. It's mostly sets, and it's not like a great cinema. It's not gonna win. Tragedy of Macbeth. It has some very nice cinematography and some scenes, but it's not like really. It's just mostly indoors, kind of.
Like it's nothing really like special. Like,
Power of the Dog, though, very good cinematography, I think.
yeah, I will say that for sure. Power of the Dog had great cinematography.
And Nightmare Alley, is very nice. Dune, definitely gonna win. And Greg Fraser, it's also good to the Batman.
Yep.
And he's a good cinematographer, man. He did two of the biggest hyped films in recent memory.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. And let's see. Live action short film. Yeah, we'll just read these ones and then we'll keep going. We got Long Goodbye, A La Kachu, Take and Run, Please Hold, On My Mind, and The Dress. Now let's go to a best adapted screenplay. We
That's
got Drive My Car, The Power of the Dog, Coda, Dune, and The Lost Daughter. Now, okay, I'm just gonna say this. I did watch The Lost Daughter last night,
yeah.
and I was not a fan of it at all. Honestly,
It's
I
not
thought
gonna
the film,
win. It's not gonna
and,
win.
and then I don't know why it's even nominated if it's not gonna win.
Okay. Power of the Dog, not really a heavy screenplay, like not really like the greatest, but very good screenplay. Dune.
It's a good script for sure. It's a good
Dune
script,
is also nice, but if I could pick one,
but I think that one was honestly. I don't think that one really needed to be in this category. If I'm gonna be honest, for adapted screenplay.
Coda and Drive My Car. I haven't seen Drive My Car, but I heard that one. I heard it's great things. But
Yep.
Coda, very good screenplay, even though it has like different screenplay actually from, and
Yep.
it's beautiful at the same time. But they're probably gonna do Power of the Dog. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. I hope not.
Or Drive My Car, which I heard is
If Drive My Car wins that one, I won't be upset. But
people
my
say
pick
it's
to
a
win, despite the fact that I've never seen this, but my pick to win is Coda.
Coda is definitely gonna, well, top three, but I will be
Yeah.
happy with it if it only wins for that one.
Yep. Uh, Best animated short, again, just buzz through this one. Robin, The Windshield Wiper, Affairs of the Art, Box Ballet, and Beast. Documentary feature. Okay, documentary feature. This one's a no brainer. We got Flea,
Please.
um, Riding with Fire, Ascension, Attica, and Summer of Soul. Summer of
Summer of
Soul.
Soul or Flea.
I'm picking Summer of Soul. I really enjoyed that film. I haven't seen any others though, but I definitely would pick Summer of Soul. That was a great film
Yeah.
watching on Hulu. Okay, so now we're going on to supporting actor. We got Troy Kotsur for um, Coda, Cody Smith McPhee and Jesse Plemons for Power of the Dog for some reason, J.K. Simmons for Being the Ricardos, which I don't know why it was that one and not No Way Home, and Syrian Huns for Belfast.
Okay. We already know that Cody Smith McPhee is winning like the race in some categories, but I don't recall like he gave a great performance. I liked his performance. He's probably gonna win. Congrats for him. He's like probably one of the
Yeah.
youngest like Oscar winners. I think if he wins. J.K. Simmons for being the Ricardos is kind of a random one, to be
I
honest.
really like if they would have not if they were to nominate him, they should have nominated him for J. Jonah Jameson.
Well, the Oscars is not very like fond of superhero movies, but he
Oh. I just thought about this one. They should have nominated John Bernthal for King Richard.
oh definitely he looks like a movie that came out in the '70s. He looks like a fun. They
I
should
mean,
have nominated. Has he
and
ever gotten
honestly,
nominated?
I don't think so, but need I say more about this? I bought the Blu-ray for King Richard.
He's covered.
The movie's awesome. Like I don't get the hate for like if people say that they hate this movie, watch it again.
Um, Jesse Plemons was also a random one, even though he had less screen time. This is
Cody
like
Smith
a,
McPhee had more screen time. That's like saying that you would nominate Thomasin McKenzie for Power of the Dog when she didn't even have enough screen time. She only
she
had like
only had
5 minutes.
she has like maybe 3 minutes of like not even 3 minutes. I think she only had like 1 minute and 45 seconds of screen.
She didn't even have like not even 10 minutes of screen time, and I'm like, and if they nominated her, I'd be like, okay, so why would you
Cody
nominate her?
Scotty Smith McPhee could be top second, but Karen Hines, very good. I've seen Belfast. He's more of this lovable like grandpa, but he has an understanding of the world that's going on during the '60s, which I
Yep.
think he could actually win. I'm not gonna say like his character motivations, but um, he um he was very touching in the film. Troy Kushner, I will be happy if he wins. If he wins, he will be the I think the first deaf like person to actually win the Oscar. I think that could happen.
And if he did, dude, I'd be tearing up for that because that is just amazing.
And just imagine his speech, his Academy Award speech with like that
It'd
would
be all in sign language, dude. That'd be amazing.
that and it'll make future like it will change the deaf community forever and it's gonna be in news articles and all that stuff. I really want him to win.
Yeah,
And
for
I
sure.
think top three is Cody Smith Murphy, Kieran Hines, and Tony Kushner.
Yeah, for sure. Best original score is next, guys. Um, we got Parallel Mothers in its first nomination, Power of the Dog again, Dune, Don't Look Up, and Encanto.
Okay, I'm just gonna say this. Greenwood had a great year. Licorice Pizza, Power of the Dog, and the most underrated movie of this year that wasn't even nominated for Best Picture, Spencer.
Oh, Spencer.
Yeah.
Spencer. Yeah, but we'll get to Kristen Stewart here in a little while. We'll get to that.
Okay, Parallel Mothers I haven't seen yet, but literally the score for that one, it I haven't. I think it's supposed to be good. Um, but Encanto was that
Yes,
the music,
Encanto.
the score, very good. Don't Look Up, very nice. Power of the Dog, very good screenplay. I mean,
Score.
orig- original score. Original score, probably go to Dune. Hans Zimmer is a beast.
Yeah,
Make-
I would give it to Dune.
He is a beast making Dune like build up. It's so different. Like when I saw this movie back in July, I saw the first 10 minutes in IMAX, and it's only like maybe in a couple screenings, like maybe 20 theaters, and it was in my area.
Nice.
That IMAX, I don't know what it is, but I think that IMAX is better than the one I had for the entire film. But um,
Nice.
he explained that Denis actually he actually like asked Simmer to do the score, and he was supposed to do the score for Tenet, but
Yep.
unfortunately he just said, "Well, I want to do a Dune like score." So you know what he did? He said that he's a big fan of Dune. He literally dropped out of Christopher Nolan's like his longtime collaborator to do like a first Denis Villeneuve, and he did the right choice.
Nice.
He did the
Yep.
right. He Simmer is a legend at this point. He's legendary. He's probably top three after Williams.
Yep.
The score for Dune feels so much ancient, so much traditional, and that I think my favorite scene of Dune, I think, is the bagpipe scene. That scene,
Yeah.
it's got me goosebumps, and this, I think he's gonna win. He's gonna win another winner. He's,
Yeah. Keep your fingers crossed on that one for sure. Let's go on to supporting actress. We got Kirsten Dunst for Power of the Dog, Ariana DeBose for West Side Story, Jessie Buckley for The Lost Daughter, Anj- Anjanou Ellis. I don't know how to pronounce that
Angelou
first name.
Ellis.
Yep,
For
Anjanou Ellis for King Richard, and Judy Dench for Belfast.
I just want to say it's glad to see Kristen Dunst back in the Oscars conversation after
Yep, I agree.
she's been absent for a long time. I'm just happy that she did something that isn't like really Spider-Man really related and something like Academy voters actually did. That piano sequence in Power of the Dogs is very good. Apparently, she did two versions of the film, and one of them was in the film. Um, she does give a good performance. Same with Angeline Ellis. She does a very good performance. But
Yep.
Jessie Buckley for The Lost Daughter, like that, she should have gotten nominated for. I'm thinking of ending things with
Yes. Yes.
like this was a random nomination. They probably like my only issue with this Oscar choice is that they actually put random people, which I think
Yeah.
um but I Judy Dench is nice to see. I like Judy Dench in Belfast. She's like that.
Yeah.
She's very nice in the film, but I think Ariana DeBose, she's in the star of the making.
Oh yeah,
She
for sure.
and I realize this. If she wins this Oscar, she'll be the third person in Oscars history to for both actresses do the same role and won the Oscar. The first was Vito Corleone, Robert De Niro, and Marlon Brando. The second time
Yep.
was Heath Ledger and Joaquin Phoenix, and Rita Moreno and Ariana DeBose. If she does win this, but
Yep.
she felt so like her performance towards the end of the film is great. Uh, so my pick is Ariana DeBose.
Yep. I'm gonna have to go with Anjanou Ellis for King Richard. Like Kirsten Dunst was great in Power of the Dog, but for me, I thought the the wife in King Richard I thought was honestly a lot more powerful. Like she just reminded me of those parents that are really like wanting to help like their kids, but
Definitely,
obviously the father, which is Will Smith, trying to like he's such an unlikable character, but we're still rooting for him.
definitely. I don't think Jesse Buckley's not going to win. I don't think so.
No, 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 no. Nope. I
Yeah,
would have I would have taken her on and replaced her with Jodie Comer for the last duel.
definitely. Last Duel, man. Is it going to be like those cult classics in the future that one day it's going to be like a film that it should have been nominated? Same with like
Yeah, like Scott Pilgrim or something like that. But I don't know. We'll see. But international feature film, we have Flea, Drive My Car, Unana, a Yak in the Classroom, Hand of God, and Worst Person in the World. I think based on the leaderboard, Drive My Car is going to win this. So I don't think we really
apparently, apparently, it was a film just recently. Like it got great reviews and a lot of people loved it. Even though it's going to be tough for some viewers like me, since I'm not really into the international film, like really, but it's 3 hours and it's subtitles, so it's going to probably drag in your, even though you don't know that language. No
Yep.
But I would like to check it out because it looks phenomenal. I think, yeah.
Yep. For sure. Um, Best director, we got Jane Campion for Power of the Dog, Ryusuke Hamaguchi for Drive My Car, Paul Thomas Anderson for Licorice Pizza, and Steven Spielberg for West Side Story, and Kenneth Branagh for Belfast. Where
Remy,
was Denis Villeneuve?
where was Denis? Where was he? Where was the guy who actually changed cinema, like like last year? Where was this guy? Well, I think they're probably saving it for Dune Part Two if it
Maybe.
does well, because apparently somebody pointed out in a comment section of one of the YouTube videos said apparently Peter Jackson was nominated for Fellowship of the Ring, but wasn't nominated for the Two Towers, but then won for Return of the King. So
Yep.
I I think it's probably going to win because but if I could pick, if Jane Campion has been winning so far, Paul Thomas Anderson deserves it. Steven Spielberg, I don't think is going to win, but in Oscar history, made Spielberg six-decade nominee. He was nominated for the 1970s, 1980s, 1990s, 2000, 2010s, and now 2021 or 2022 now.
Yep. For sure.
But the director of Drive My Car, he imagine he wins. I think it would be good. It would but if I could pick, Jane Campion is probably gonna win, but Kenneth Branagh is very good. Like his direction is very nice. Paul Thomas Anderson, I don't think is gonna win. I have a feeling it's not gonna win.
But I would really like to see Steven Spielberg take this one home, even though I still haven't seen West Side Story.
It
I would
was
like to see him
very
take
good.
it home.
You should see it when it comes out in Disney Plus and HBO Max in March.
Well, no, it's going to come out on 4K in about a month, so I'll probably just pick it up then.
Um, let's see.
Let's
Also,
see.
I forgot to look. Dune.
Nice. Nice.
I got this 1 year before it delayed the pop because of the Dune was pushed back, but managed. I got it before it even fully released to the public.
Nice. But
It
let's go
was.
on to Best Original Song. We got No Time to Die from No Time to Die. Dos Oruguitas, I don't know how to pronounce that, from Encanto. Somehow You Do from Four Good Days. Be Alive from King Richard. And Down to Joy from Belfast.
Okay. No Time to Die could actually win Billie Eilish's first Oscar, but maybe Encanto could win, or maybe King Richard. But
Yeah.
I'm very surprised that Diane Warren got her another nomination for. But what was
Yep.
snubbed here? What was snubbed?
I didn't really feel like there was really any snubs. Oh, wait. I think Downtown was snubbed from Anya Taylor-Joy.
Yes, but I think it's mostly a cover. I think it's original song.
If it is, though, I mean, that's impressive.
Um, Down to Joy, was very upbeat. It's very good. It's either Encanto or No Time to Die.
I'm fully picking No Time to Die all day, dude. But here we go. A snack category. We got, for Best Animated Feature, we have Encanto, Luca, Flea, The Mitchells versus the Machines. Yes! Thankfully did not get snubbed. And Raya and the Last Dragon.
Ryan the Last Dragon, it'll probably not win, but Luca had a controversy. I didn't go personally; doesn't go crazy for it, But Luca was very cool animated, but I don't think it's gonna win. Disqualify Raya or Luca. Flea, I don't think it's gonna win, but I heard it's very good reviews. Um, it's either Mitchell's or Encanto, but I
Yeah, I was
think
gonna pick the.
Encanto could win because Mitchell's versus the Machines is probably a fan favorite for a lot of people, but
I don't know, but the Academy loves Disney, so they're gonna go with Encanto.
it's gonna go Encanto.
But you know what? If it goes for Encanto, I'm not gonna be mad about it because that film was awesome. Oh boy, we're getting into the Best Actress category.
We're
We
almost
got
done.
Olivia Colman for The Lost Daughter. No, thank you. Jessica Chastain for The Eyes of Tammy Faye. Nicole Kidman for Being the Ricardos. Get it out of here. Penelope Cruz for Parallel Mothers, and Kristen Stewart for Spencer.
Okay, Olivia Colman, I don't think she's gonna win, even though she is one of the best modern actresses. She won an Oscar, she won an Emmy, and she won a Golden Globe. She's like she has it all in her trophy collection.
Yeah, but I'm gonna.
Penelope
But
Cruz,
I want to say this though. I don't think she deserved an Oscar for this one for The Lost Daughter. I mean, I don't know, man.
Penel-
I'd say take out Coleman and replace with Thomas and Mackenzie at least.
maybe. But apparently last time Soho was snubbed. It was snubbed for
I
mental
know.
health. It
Snuff
didn't
for
win.
everything, dude. Oh,
It,
oh,
so
actually, here's a better one. Take out Nicole Kidman, put in Jennifer Lawrence. There you go.
okay, this is what I think. They literally snubbed three biggest movies in October. They snubbed Last Duel, French Dispatch, and Last Night in Soho.
There you go.
Okay, Pen- oh, Jessica Chastain. I heard her. I think she could win. She could win. She could be the Glenn Close and Olivia Colman like turnaround. It could be a twist here. But
Yeah, but I'm rooting for Kristen Stewart all day, dude.
and Nicole Kidman is okay. I don't think it's her best performance.
I agree. She
Kristen
was good in,
Stewart.
in Being the Ricardos, but still did not
The
deserve it.
Oscars literally like forgave Kristen Stewart of Twilight years. She's done. She's now like heading to the best actress category. She could win. If she win, I think
Yep.
it could actually be a good thing. It'll probably be the first time. Wait, give me a second.
Okay. Wait for a minute.
I'm back. Okay.
Okay.
It's just, but like Kristen Stewart could actually win this. She could actually win her first Oscar, which I'm very happy to say if she wins, I'm very happy.
I agree. Yeah, I think Stewart is my pick to win. Kristen Stewart, I broke, dude. I'm sorry. Um, Actor though. Okay. We have Andrew Garfield for Tick Tick Boom. Yes. Benedict Cumberbatch for The Power of the Dog. Eh. Javier Bardem for Being the Ricardos. No, sir. No, thank you. Denzel Washington for Tragedy Macbeth. And Will Smith for King Richard. Now,
Okay,
okay. Before you give your take, I'm just going to say I would take out Javier Bardem and put in Leonardo DiCaprio for Don't Look Up.
definitely. Javier Bardem is decent. I don't. No Country for Old Men is still way better than his performance in Being with Ricardo.
Being the Ricardos honestly wasn't even that good.
But yeah, Leonardo DiCaprio was that scene with
That
uh, that new scene in
the
Don't Look Up.
meltdown, dude. The meltdown. Dude, if I was watching that in the theater, I like after that was over, I would have been like,
This guy, he lost his streak though after so many Oscar nominated. But like, it doesn't matter. He's one of the goats in Hollywood. But like,
He really should have been nominated for this one. I would have given him that Oscar.
um,
Like just for that one scene alone, I'm like, Oscar's his.
the Oscar is definitely his. But
But
if I could pick, if I could pick, Denzel Washington is also very good in Tragedy Macbeth. Benedict Cumberbatch is more of that powerful performance, but not really like he's more like that cowboy accent. Yeah, I'm cowboy guy in the
yeah,
power.
the accent wasn't really meshing with me, if I'm gonna be honest. But I'm good. He still was great though, and
My
I'm glad he got nominated. But still,
my top two: Andrew Garfield or Will Smith. Will
Will
Smith.
Smith, Will Smith or broke, dude.
Okay, this is so happy because Will Smith. Everybody's saying he should have won the Oscar after his tremendous career in the early 2000s, late 2000s, and all that stuff. Now this
Like
could
for
be the time. This is
yeah, like
resurrecting
for
his career after that
yeah,
after that 2010s hiatus of getting like great films. This could actually,
yeah. I mean, at least it's not like Will Smith Oscar bait like 7 pounds or Collateral Beauty.
yeah,
Like,
yeah. I
and if people
remember,
call this Will Smith Oscar bait, you obviously don't get the feelings of King Richard.
but even though if there's a twist, Andrew Garfield deserve like he's
Yeah,
also
and
phenomenal. Um,
yes,
and a lot of people is gonna say all those MCU fans are gonna say, "Oh my goodness, the first Spider-Man actor to win an Oscar," and it's gonna
yeah,
so it's either
yep.
those two. It's either Deadshot or Spider Man.
There you go. Yeah, there you
So,
go.
but I think Will Smith is for sure gonna win this. I think
Yeah, my pick is for sure Will Smith.
after his like he looks so real to his dad. Even though the Oscars has this trope of nominating and winning Oscars for biopics.
Yeah, but still, I mean, that's not really an issue if I'm going to be honest, because they gave an Oscar to Rami Malek, who fully deserved it for Bohemian Rhapsody.
And it's definitely like energetic performance, like playing Freddie Mercury. Even though the
Like I,
film
s- I saw Freddie Mercury and Rami Malek. Like I just saw Freddie Mercury. I did not see Rami Malek watching that movie.
even though he doesn't give like a meltdown performance. Well, sometimes he does, but he is fully Freddie Mercury. He lost in the role, and he deserves it.
For sure, I agree. Um, but finally, here we are,
This
Best Picture. So here are the nominees for Best Picture. We have Nightmare Alley, Don't Look Up, Dune, Drive My Car, Belfast, Licorice Pizza, The Power of the Dog, Coda, West Side Story, and King Richard.
okay. Let's talk about this a little bit. Like we're gonna talk about like each of how we.
Like
There's
how we
two.
feel about each one.
There's two I haven't seen. One, I'm thinking of planning this week. Nightmare Alley and Drive My Car are the only ones I'm missing.
I haven't seen half of them. I've only seen the other. I've seen the first half, I mean, and I haven't seen the other half.
Okay, Belfast. One time, I saw the film 2 days before it even released, and it was for free. It was a free screening, and I really had a great time. It's like a stress-free movie. It's just this is like childhood that Kenneth Branagh did, and even though his film Death on the Nile is going to release in 2 days, it's still getting not decent reviews. But thank
Yeah.
God he survived his career after Artemis Fowl.
Yes.
Like,
God, save me from that piece of garbage.
and yeah, that I think that was forced. I think he just did it for a paycheck or something.
I
But
don't know, or maybe the execs at Disney just forced him to do it because they couldn't get any other director to do it, since because the film was passed through many directors' hands back at the time
yeah,
when it was still in development.
but it's not his fault. Coda, definitely a good film. A very heartwarming film. Definitely a film. Emilia Jones, the main actors, should have been nominated for it. To be honest.
Yep, I would have nominated her instead of like of Nicole Kidman or Olivia Colman.
Yeah, like Coda is a very and it had a great conclusion that I think you can literally get into tears.
Yep.
Let me see what else. Don't Look Up, a movie that came out in theaters before it got into Netflix, but it's limited. Like, not a lot of people
Yeah.
saw it, and a lot of people were disappointed. It's not going to win. It's not going to win because of it. It's controversial. I think it's a film that like the ending will tick people off. I think it will like literally mess people up. They say, "What kind of ending is that?" But that was just an event that needs to be happening. But
Yep.
um, Drive My Car it's easy could be a good like front
Yep.
run. Dune, I don't think it's not going to win because apparently a lot of people says, "Oh, this," but a lot of people loved it. People say it's a
At
masterpiece.
least at least it's on the leaderboard. If we're gonna be honest, Dune is on the
I,
leaderboard.
the mistakes that I think the mistakes were supposed to be on purpose, like the flaws, I think was on purpose by Nini, and a lot. He probably knew that this film is probably going to get controversy. Only two acts and not third act.
Yeah, I can understand that.
But let's see what else. King Richard, definitely a good contender. I don't think it's not going to win, but
Yes.
it's definitely very good. I like that film. Very
Yep.
nice. Licorice Pizza. It could be top two front runner. I think it's my second front runner after Belfast. But Licorice Pizza, very great screenplay, great film constructed by Paul Thomas Anderson. But I don't think people said that when it first got released, people are saying this is like one of the best films of the year. People said it's phenomenal. Like I remember it was getting high ratings at that time. It was like 5 stars on Letterbox a few months, like 1 month before, and a lot of people said, "Oh, they're giving it 5 stars." But when the movie fully came out, people started to have mixed feelings on what's the jokes in this film. The jokes in this film is very hardcore,
Yep.
very risky. But have you seen Licorice Pizza? No, yet.
No, I haven't.
You should see it.
I
Definitely.
will eventually. It's
It's
just
like Dazed and Confused and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, kind of both. But I think more Dazed and Confused.
okay.
Um, Nightmare Alley. Have you seen the film?
I actually watched it not too long ago, and I really enjoyed it.
I heard that. Not don't tell me spoilers, but I think people says one of the best endings of 2021.
I thought the ending was honestly a bit too abrupt. If I'm going to be honest, that was honestly one of my issues with the film was that the ending was abrupt.
But I heard that the film is getting. I think it's Guillermo del Toro's first film after Shape of Water. No, is it?
I know I doubt it.
I don't know, but Power of the Dog is probably gonna win because
I hope not.
I saw a tweet that says this film is gonna win, but it's not gonna be forgotten. It's gonna be forgettable in the future.
Yeah, but I really hope Power of the Dog does not win Best Picture.
And finally, for my West Side Story, well constructed. Spielberg did a great job. He did his best film since Catch Me If You Can. Like in a long time, this is his like crowning achievement.
Yep.
Great performances, great production design. But I heard that some people says it's kind of the same film as the 1961 film, even though it has like new elements to the film, like new sequences. They filmed different musical sequences than what they did for the original. But yeah, okay. I think for me, I think Belfast. That's my pick.
Yeah, for me, I've seen Nightmare Alley. I really enjoy that one. Dune is amazing. Um, King Richard's is really great. Power of the Dog is meh. Uh, yeah, Nightmare Alley, Dune, Power of the Dog, King Richard. Don't Look Up is actually my pick to win Best Picture.
Kind of
Even
risky.
just
I like
despite
that.
the controversy, I think that film I think that film was the most important film to come out of last year. So Don't Look Up is my pick to win Best Picture. But if you want to like less risky pick, I would pick King Richard.
It could be a surprise here. Howard Dog could actually not win, but just imagine Nightmare Alley's not winning, not for sure not winning. West Side Story's probably not winning. Um, Dune is not winning. King Richard, I don't know, but it's probably not going to win. Coda, Belfast, Licorice Pizza, or even Power of the. It doesn't feel like a Best Picture,
No.
but definitely, definitely, whatever happens in this Oscar, I really hope the predictions that a lot of people take and even ours could actually be some of them right, because the Oscars is not until 1 month and a half away. It's like
Yep.
March 27th.
Yeah, exactly. So
And that's probably my takes on Oscars 2022. Definitely better than last year for sure, because the 2021 Oscars, not memorable. Like
yeah, they're very mixed, but
Nomadland. Who talks about Nomadland? Who, like, no
yeah,
one
Power of the
talks.
Dogs. Power of the Dogs is going to basically be this year's Nomadland.
And I remember in the 2010s, the Artist was like a film that no one talked about afterwards.
Yeah, that one didn't even deserve it. I would have picked The Descendants over The Artist.
And The King's Speech, not a lot of people talk about it. It should have gone to Social Network.
Social Network. I would even give it to Toy Story 3 if you want a hot take.
Definitely. That's. I think it was nominated for Best Picture, wasn't it?
It was. That's what I'm saying. I would have given it to Toy Story 3.
What else? I think for, I think 2020 Oscars deserved Parasite because that
Parasite, yeah.
that film, I think it was Bong Joon-ho's like best film. People said he won like literally the Palme d'Or. He won like that. I remember when that changed the Oscars. It was the first Korean foreign film that to win an Oscar since never. It was like the first time they ever picked a non-language film.
Yeah, for sure. Like to actually like take on that Oscar. But I don't know. But yeah, my two picks for Best Picture this year are Don't Look Up and King Richard. One risky pick and one not so risky pick. But I just thought those films impacted me more than any film in 2021 for Oscar contenders.
We
But
will find out March 27th at I think nighttime.
yep,
I think it's supposed to be back on the Dolby Theater now. No more that like tent.
yeah, hopefully.
Last
But
year's Oscars was kind of disappointing. Like literally, Chadwick Boseman should have won, but they literally picked the last for no reason. It was like a big fu to Chadwick Boseman.
I can respectfully disagree that Chadwick like that. I'm more glad that Anthony Hopkins won. If I'm going to be
I
completely
agree, I
honest.
agree, but they I think it was the Oscar film to put it like the way last. It was like out of order.
Yeah, but I definitely agree they should have just kept it in order that they usually do, but they should not have saved that one for last.
And this 2022 Oscars, I don't think it's not going to be a host, is it? No.
They want Tom Holland to host the Oscars.
Well, I don't know. It's probably like they probably announced it. I
That
think
is a like if they want Tom Holland to host the Oscars, that is a dumb move.
bring the Spider-Man.
Yeah, I'm just saying like if they want Tom Holland to host the Oscars, that is like honestly a really dumb move. I mean, as much as I love Tom Holland, he doesn't need to host the Oscars.
Yeah, even though it's gonna make more money, that's like more views, but
like a big buck. But
that's it, man. I'm done.
y- yeah, we did it, man. So thank you, Alex, so much for joining me here. Tell the
Thank
people on here where we can find you.
you. You can find me on Instagram at King Alex is awesome and Clockwork King on Letterbox. And you can follow me there, and I'll bring on more content um, for you guys.
Absolutely, my friend. And again, thank you so much for coming by. It was awesome talking about some Oscars with you. So, and again, I have his Instagram username down in the description box below. So go follow him. He has some great content. And also subscribe to me. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, all those good old social media stuff. And also follow me on Letterboxd as well. And we're out. We're out, you guys. Thank you so much for coming by. Have a good night.
Have a good night.